All right. Well, good news. Jay Mohr is with me, and we're doing a podcast at long last.
Hey, what's up? Me and Ace, we're coming at you.
First thing we agreed on is we're going to do comedy. We're not going to get into news and day and date.
Specifically, because when you and I were on the phone, you said, I listen to these podcasts where they throw two comedians together. I listened for about a half hour. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they're not funny. And I went, oh, yeah.
And as capable as Jay is, and as I am on a good day of just sitting and riffing about nothing, I thought, let's format this a little bit. The name of the show is called Beat It Out, and it's a little peek behind the curtain of the process of taking an idea from a sort of loose notion to something you can actually use on stage.
You bring a premise to the table, and then together we beat it out. We punch it up, and then I bring one, and we punch it up. And because you and I, we have a good volley.
I got one I'm dying to tell you about, but this concept is very offensive to most Americans, so I realize why they have a problem with it. But the concept is every time I watch one of these 9/11 retrospectives,
already
there.
Hold on.
They always interview the guy who goes, I was sitting at home that morning, and I turned on the TV, and I saw the second tower go down, and I stood up that afternoon and went down to the Marine Recruitment Center, and I signed up that afternoon. 3 weeks later, I was in Afghanistan. And everyone applauds, and I go, that is pretty heroic shit, but he also didn't have a lot going on.
It was a work day.
I mean, I don't...
He didn't have a job.
Your wife and your two young kids are probably not as happy with this decision as most Americans. Yeah. And then the audience just sits there and they go, I don't know what to do. Are we calling that guy an asshole? Or what is this concept?
Well, the concept's good because when you said it great. He didn't, and we don't know each other's concepts coming in. We should point that out too. Right. So what I like about that already is just when you said this guy obviously didn't have a lot going on, which kind of takes the piss out of his heroism. Right. But also, like, if you watch the second tower fall, then you're unemployed.
Right.
You don't have a job. Everybody else is at fucking work.
Right.
Earning a living.
We hered it from a coworker on the job site.
Go to the break room and put on the TV. Some shit's going down. So he's unemployed, and he just has nothing on the books.
Well, the joke is really in the documentary about 9/11. This man is the ultimate hero. And I'm basically trying to turn him into an unemployable, lazy ne'er-do-well.
Well, you don't have to because he already is.
Yeah.
It's just like Pat Tillman, conversely, had a multi-million dollar...
Now, that's a good job. That's a good point because Pat Tillman deserves our praise.
Multi-million dollar all-pro NFL career.
Had a contract.
Said, I
put it aside.
Yeah, take your contract. Take this job and shove it.
Right.
That's what he said. This guy said, hold my Funyuns.
Yeah.
I'm going in.
This guy was like, as soon as this ankle bracelet comes off, I'm going into that recruitment center.
I think I can go in with the anklet bracelet.
Right. And I don't get it.
All right.
But here's my next concept. You're from New Jersey, right?
Yes, sir. Verona.
All right. So I'm watching the doc on Bon Jovi. Multi-part.
Good guy.
Nothing more New Jersey than Jovi, right?
Nope.
Maybe Springsteen. Okay.
Right.
Now, Springsteen's in the doc. It always bothered me that in glory days, Bruce Springsteen said that guy could throw a speedball past you. Speedball. All right. So then I went, it's a fastball. It's not a speedball. Where do you get speedball? And then I thought, it's Bruce. He doesn't know shit about sports. But then I'm watching the doc. I'm watching the Bon Jovi doc. And John Bon Jovi says, I think I kind of lost my speedball. Now, I then go, you mean you lost your fastball? But he said speedball. So Bruce says speedball, then Jovi says speedball, and then I thought, is this a New Jersey thing? Because to me, speedball is when you mix heroin and cocaine and inject it. That's a speedball. And then I wonder if it goes the other way around. Like if I said to Bruce Springsteen, what killed John Belushi? And he said, a fastball. And then he paused and he went, he was crowding the plate.
You're an idiot.
And then I thought, I don't know what this concept is, but it was a fastball speedball.
Thank God you keep
and then I thought, I wonder if Jay can do
Thank God you
Bruce
keep a notebook
Springsteen.
next to your bed.
I had to write down. I'm going to try this joke as described.
The speedball
in
one?
Irvine tonight.
As your friend, as a non-participant observer,
Yeah.
I would say maybe not.
Don't try it.
But to what gain? You think the audience? I mean, me and you can't wrap our heads around it.
I'm going to try it as it is.
He was crowding the plate. What's the follow-up then?
It's the hypothetical conversation you would have with Bruce Springsteen that made your head explode.
I think if you bring crowd in the plate back as a callback with other parts of the set, then it becomes like fun, nonsensey.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be good if it was a callback. I wish I had some other
He's crowding the play. I think you should try it, but I want you to text me the moment you walk off stage.
I'll try this.
I want somebody to measure his level of sweat halfway through this bit. Why I tried this, I told you off mic, like dry cleaners always have 2 parking spots that are only for the dry cleaner. You go in a strip mall, it's fucking packed, and there's 2 wide open spots, and it's like, no. This is just for the people at the dry cleaners. No other business has this kind of pull. Can you name another business?
I think they're pretty cocksure of themselves because they have the world's greatest machine in their work, which is that funicular that spins around the dry cleaning stuff.
The what now?
I would call it a funicular.
Is that a real word?
Yeah.
Holy
Joe can look it up.
smokes.
Now, that guy is in love with that power funicular, and he sits there, and like sometimes you'll go like, yeah, that's my shirt right there, straight ahead, and the guy goes straight, hold on, let me check, and he hits the button. It's like King Arthur's sword that guy has. You know, other businesses, what do they have? A heating tray? Ugh. That's nothing.
And especially in Los Angeles, like, real estate is at a goddamn premium.
Yeah.
2 parking spots.
You're putting
2, not 1.
Here's what I think. Nobody hangs out at the dry cleaner, so they're in and they're out.
Well, yeah, I don't bring a fucking sleeping bag to Ralph's, do I?
Right.
I don't pack a lunch to go to my eye doctor. I'm in everywhere I go. I'm in and out.
I know, but this is in and out because they have the funicular and they whip it around. You know what I mean? Like, what's your last name? Mohr.
Oh, that's M-O-H-R. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That was
Does that have a reverse?
Yeah. Other businesses, you have some 14-year-old kid behind the counter. He's fucking just ate an edible. He's rolling. He's high. It's not his fucking business. He's getting minimum wage.
But Mr.
You do
Park-
this. You just put 50 grand into a funicular and you're going to let some bitch use your parking space? I don't think so.
You said there's a certain ethnicity with dry cleaners. It's Korean. Have you ever had a Korean neighbor?
No, but I know the Koreans are amongst the meanest. And look,
They run a tight ship. They put the little chain across their driveway. God forbid you want to make a U-turn on a suburban street.
I do love it.
Not in that Korean driveway you in.
No.
And it's fucking spotless.
Is that who does the chain?
Yeah.
Why can't I turn and use your driveway?
But they don't put the chain at the dry cleaners. And we're back.
But the sandwich shop, you know, the Subway's got the 16-year-old kid who doesn't give 2 shits about that place. The Koreans, they invested in that funicular. This is their life business. This is their family business. And they're going to come running out and cane your ass if you park in their space. That's why it's enforced. That's what I'm saying.
Jay, as you listen to some of these Adam concepts, do you believe that there's any truth to the idea it's not what you say, it's how you say it? Like, do you think that these jokes can, even the speedball thing, do you think that's a concept that you can make work?
I'll tell you this, out of this whole show, the one that I'm going to think about for the next 6.5 days is the fucking speedball. So I think there's truth to that. Because Buddy Hackett used to tell me the difference between a comic and a comedian, or a comedian.
Do it as Hackett.
A comedian says funny things. A comic says things funny. Or to be in Nagasaki where the women chew tobacco and the men say, whoa, wacky, whoa.
Sorry for making you dance, but
no, we need more of that.
Hack. All right. Thanks for listening. Our first episode of Beat It Out, man. I had fun with this.
I've just anything Ace wants. I've proven it over 20 years. Ace says, "Let's do this." I go, "You got it."
Well, we'll do another episode. Lickety split. Thanks for listening, people.
Holy shit, that was fun. That was funny.